Your High Priestess has the following message for you today. Today's message comes directly from your soulmate, who wants to tell you something important but cannot or does not want to articulate it yet. So, do not be surprised, for I am conveying these words straight from the perspective of your soulmate. Feel free to respond to your soulmate through this video in the comments, as your words at the soul level will reach your soulmate. Also, like this video to activate the energy of this video in your life. Subscribe to my channel as well so that we can remain connected through the collective, and future messages for you, from me, your High Priestess, through the universe, can be received and conveyed to you through future videos. In the silence of the rising sun, where the first morning light gently dances through the leaves, I find myself lost in thoughts of you. Since that random encounter in the sleepy cafe on the corner, your smile has left an indelible imprint on my soul. The way you laugh, the way you see the world, has opened the gates to a garden in my heart whose existence was unknown to me until then. I yearn to put my feelings into words that can capture the quiet flow of affection in my heart. Yet, you often find me silent when I stand before you, my words caught in a web of uncertainty and old fears. It's as if an invisible veil lies between us, a delicate curtain waiting to be gently pushed aside. The virtual conversations between us are like small streams slowly eroding the walls of my reticence. With every typed word, every sentence we share, I feel the chasm between us narrowing just a bit. The thought of drawing nearer to you fills my days with a sweet restlessness that keeps me awake at night. My heart, which was once a fortress of silence, now softly plays the melody of hope. In the moments when I muster the courage to give you glimpses into my world, I discover the healing power of openness. Your gentle patience with my slow revelation touches the depths of my soul, depths that have yearned for understanding and acceptance for years. Even when I stand before you, often wordless. Please understand that every pause, every silent gaze, is filled with unspoken feelings. I dream of a day when I can overcome the fear that binds my tongue and reveal the depth of my affection. I dream of a day when our hearts can beat in undisturbed harmony, free from the shadows of the past. Until then, I ask you to handle my heart gently, as you have done so far. Let's cherish the small steps we've taken on this journey of self-discovery and connection. For with each passing day, I find a bit more trust, a bit more of the language needed to describe the depth of my feelings for you. Thus, with each new dawn, hope blossoms anew in my heart, nourished by the gentle care and understanding patience you show me. And with each day grows the sweet certainty that the time will come when I can tell you everything I feel, without fear, without reservation. Until then, I find comfort in the silence that surrounds us, a silence filled with the melody of unfulfilled longing that will one day transform into a symphony of love. The days flow by, and with each sunrise and sunset, the magnitude of my feelings for you becomes clearer to me. In my quiet disposition, there exists a longing that stretches through days and nights, a constant river aiming for confluence with your heart. Yet deep within, there are fears, old scars time has brought, fears that make me hesitate to explore this deep ocean churning inside me. The delicate ties that have begun to weave between us are both my source and refuge. Your presence, your smile, the way you perceive the world, all have struck a chord in my heart that now resonates in a melody of hope and yearning. Your words, whether spoken or written, are like gentle waves crashing on the shores of my heart, softly eroding the barriers I've built over the years. The world appears brighter to me, colors more vibrant, the sky more expansive when I converse with you, even if our dialogues are held through the cool distance of digital ether. And yet, when I stand before you, I often find myself lost in an ocean of words that refuse to pass my lips. My heart beats loudly. A wild, untamed rhythm longing to get lost in the tones of affection and intimacy I feel. In the gentle hours of twilight, when the world is immersed in quietude, I dream of overcoming my fears. I dream of standing before you, eyes filled with love and a soul unshackled from the chains of the past. I paint images of us, running through rain-soaked streets, laughing under a sky full of stars, sharing profound talks and long silences that are equally fulfilling. I imagine the patience, the gentleness, and the understanding you extend towards me, and it gives me hope. Hope that the time will come when words will flow, unobstructed and free, like a river that eventually finds its way to the sea. You represent to me a promise of a deeper connection, a gentler love, a purer intimacy. You signify the possibility of healing, of growing, of loving with a depth and gentleness I never envisioned. Your patient presence reminds me daily that love lies not in haste but in the gentle, patient unfolding. Until the day arrives when I can tell you all this and more, I ask you to read into my silence, my tentative words, my mute gazes. And to know that deep within my heart, a garden of feelings for you blooms, waiting for the morning when the sun of understanding and open communication will rise, illuminating every corner with light and love. In sleepless nights, where the stars seem to twinkle in the sky, as if reflecting the untold stories of our hearts, I often find myself lost in the depth of my thoughts. Each passage of time, each new day, brings a mix of hope and yearning, a gentle agony that is both sweet and painful. With every dawn, the hope grows that the moment is nearing when I can unveil the depth of my feelings for you. The moments we share, the incidental touches, the light conversations, are like little precious jewels to me. They are balm for the wounds of my soul, gentle rays of hope breaking through the darkness of my fears. Even the simple talks about everyday things seem to carry a deeper meaning, a subtle connection that deepens with every exchange. I feel the invisible threads of trust between us strengthening. A bridge of connection forming over the gaping abysses of my fears. Yet, the step to cross that bridge often seems too vast, too daunting. And yet, there's a quiet, persistent voice within me, yearning to take the risk, to explore the unfathomable waters of openness. Your gentle nature, your unwavering patience, are like a soft rain nourishing the parched fields of my hopes. You are the soft whisper of the breeze on a stormy night, the gentle murmur of the river calming the restlessness of my soul. I dream of the day when we can sit under the clear blue sky, our souls laid bare before each other, supported by a foundation of trust and understanding. I imagine how the words will flow, free and light, carrying the full depth and breadth of my love for you. The thought of our hearts singing in an open conversation, our souls dancing to the sweet melody of love, fills me with a longing as old as time itself. Until that longed-for moment arrives, I hope that the silence between us, the unspoken words, the cautious touches, the hesitant glances, tell the story of my heart. A story that speaks of the love growing inside me, of the longing burning in my soul, and of the hope shining in my heart. Every minute I share with you, every smile you bestow upon me, fuels the belief that love is strong enough to break down the walls of fear and insecurity. And that the day will come when words will no longer be missing. When love will speak, loud and clear, in the silence of our hearts, in the depth of our souls. Bear in mind that this prediction is a guide, not a fixed destiny. The future always depends on the decisions we make in the present. Therefore, always act with love and kindness, and you can find a path that leads to happiness and fulfillment. This was today's message for you. I deeply appreciate your time and trust, and I would be delighted to receive a like, a comment, or a free subscription if my messages resonate with you. Your support helps me to strengthen my channel and reach more people whom I can assist. It was wonderful to have you here. Do not hesitate to drop by again and listen to the future messages of the universe from your High Priestess.